with your host.
A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Padres are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Chris Paddock gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Tim LaCastro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. At the plate, Barry Iswaldo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And there's one down now.
Batting third, the shortstop.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's Corey Seager. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Right side. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Christian Walker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 1, the Padres coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Now into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the left fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Pham.
Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Shot to 3rd and handled for the 1st out.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the 2nd now at Petco Park. Arizona's on top, 1-0. So here's Eduardo Escobar. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Paddock. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
3-1 to him now. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one. That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping up is Cole Calhoun. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Escobar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouled away. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches on that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in the rookie outfielder Rod McGowan. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Carson Kelly.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Standing in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey! Look out, 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Caleb Smith. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2-2 the pitch. Fouled off. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He's set. The payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and they'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So here's Will Myers. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
So to get his day started at the plate, Trent Grisham trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. High in the air into shallow left center. Calhoun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tim LeCastro. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Barry Eswaldo.
Here's the pitch. Barry Eswaldo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they lead it 1-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the pitch. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Brian O'Keefe. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And that's low, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Chris Paddock. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Here's the first pitch.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now the 2-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that all set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now here it comes. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman, number 7, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now in the box, Rod McGowan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Arizona, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Calhoun on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Machado, the runner at second with 1 away. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 1-0.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch.
Nope, that's me.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The set and the 2-0. And that's a fair ball lined to the right side. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
To the plate now, Brian O'Keefe. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. Padres lead it 3-1. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Carson Kelly. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch.
Ball. Two balls, no strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next to hit is Caleb Smith. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now
he got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box now, Tim LeCastro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Myers, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Here's Corey Seager. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Eddie Rosario will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9. Eddie Rosario.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tommy Pham. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. One and one to count. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit to short. He's right there. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Pham at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now
so much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Manny Machado is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, right fielder, Will.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Joey Murray takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 73, Joey Murray.
Standing in now, Will Myers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Two balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. To 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks 2. Chris Bassett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. To first. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eduardo Escobar.
Next up, Eduardo Escobar. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
He'll try again, 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This